How's it, grade 11? So today we're going on to reduction formula still, but we're going on to 90 minus 90 plus. Okay. So if you have a look at your Cartesian plane, you remember that this is 0 degrees, 90 degrees, and then 180 degrees, 270, and then back to 360. So if we have a look at 90 minus, here's our 90 degrees. And you remember your theta, alpha, beta, x, or whatever it is an acute angle. So if you take 90 minus an acute angle, it'll take you into the first quadrant. So we know that this is going to be in the first quadrant. Okay. So the difference though with 90 minus and 90 plus is we are going to use cofunctions. All right. So how I do it now you know how I normally write like a 1 or a 2 or a 3 or 4 on the top here. I'm going to do the same, but because we've got this 90, I'm just going to say here coco, and you'll see in a second why, plus the first quadrant, okay, because I know 90 minus is going to take us into the first. Now, as soon as I've got this coco, because of the 90, our trig ratios are going to change. So sine will change to cos. Now, first of all, we just need to check if our trig function is positive or negative. So sine in the first is positive, but because it's coco, that is going to change to a cos. So we've got cos theta. Okay, let's have a look at this one. We've got 90, so it's coco, plus 90 minus first quadrant. Okay, cos in the first is positive, but it changes because of coco, and cos will change to sine theta. Okay, so that is the difference with our reduction formula in terms of 90 plus and minus. Now, these are complementary angles. Okay, complementary, remember, adds up to 90 degrees. So sine 30 will be the same as cos 60. We just say 90 minus this. Okay, same for this. If we say 90 minus 48 will give us 42, but cos will change to a sine, so this will be 42. And you can tell because they just add up to 90. Okay, sine of 89 will be the same as cos of 1. 89 plus 1 gives you the 90. Then cos of 75 will be the same as sine. 75 plus what will give us 90? It's 15 degrees. Okay, you can check each one of these on your calculator and just make sure that they're the same. All right, so that's for 90 minus. If we now look at 90 plus, okay, now you saw from the first one, if this was 90 degrees, 90 plus an acute angle will take us into the second quadrant. Okay, so 90 gives us coco, plus 90 plus is in the second quadrant. Okay, so sine in the second is positive, but it changes because of coco. So this will be cos theta. Okay, let's have a look here. 90 is coco, plus 90 plus is in the second. Okay, so cos in the second is negative, but it changes to sine theta. Okay, so just be careful with that, grade 11s, that this becomes a negative. Okay, now let's have a look at theta minus 90. Now remember, theta is an acute angle which would be in the first quadrant. And if we subtract 90 from it, it's going to end up over here. Okay, where that's 90 degrees. So this would be 90, theta minus 90. Okay, so you can see that this would be in the fourth quadrant. Okay, so 90 is coco, and theta minus 90 is the fourth. Okay, so sine in the fourth we know is negative, but it'll change to cos theta. Then 90, that's cocoa, plus theta minus 90 is in the fourth quadrant. Cos in the fourth is positive, but it'll change to sine because of the cocoa. So this is sine theta. Okay. Then just to summarize, your first quadrant is 90 minus theta, second quadrant is 90 plus, and then your fourth quadrant is theta minus 90. Okay, let's have a look at example 1. Okay, so example 1 is just saying write each of the following as a function value of theta only. So it just means to get rid of these 90s and that. Okay, so first of all, 90 is cocoa. 90 minus first quadrant. Okay, cos in the first is positive, but it'll change to sine theta. Okay, 90 is cocoa, plus 90 plus is going to be in the second quadrant. Sine in the second is positive, but it'll change to cos. So this is cos theta. Okay, 90 is cocoa, plus theta minus 90 is in the fourth quadrant. Sine in the fourth is negative, but it'll change to cos theta. Okay, 90 is cocoa, plus, so 90 minus is in the first. Sine in the first is positive, but it'll change to cos, so this is cos theta. 90 is cocoa, plus 90 plus is in the second quadrant. Cos in the second is negative, and it'll change to sine. Okay, 90 is cocoa. Theta minus 90 is in the fourth. Cos in the fourth is positive, but it'll change to sine, so this is sine theta. Okay, grade 11s, stick around for the second video where we go on to more examples. Thank you.